Hey everyone, today we're going to unbox and review the Bluedio T2S turbine. You can pick this up on Amazon with Prime shipping if you have it for $24.99 and an extra coupon at the time of purchase for another extra $2 off. 6,059 reviews on Amazon, all 4 stars. I know lately the most recent Bluedio products have not gotten favorable reviews, but this is one of their older ones. These are the T2s. They're now up to the T7s with noise canceling and everything, but I wasn't interested in that. I'm more interested on pure sound, period. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, I purchase all of these products myself. I don't get sent products because I'm not a big enough channel. And also, if I like the product, I'll put a link in the description for the Amazon links to it on my associate account, and it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys hit that link, because you're not only helping out my channel, but my link helps out the Wounded Warrior Project for veterans, for armed forces veterans. So let's get this unboxing started. So here's the box, and actually let's break open this plastic and look at the box. Okay, so here's the box, and by the time you guys see this video, I've already done my review on these other Bluetooth headphones from Bluedio. These are their flagship, the V2 second generation. I was interested on the V1, but I couldn't find them anywhere on Amazon, and I usually like to try to get things on Amazon, especially for some of these products from Bluedio, their newer ones, because Amazon, especially with Prime, you never have any issues if you want to return it. You just say you don't like it and you just return the product, and that's it. They give you a return code, and most of the times, by the time you drop it off to UPS, you'll already be getting your money back to your account or to your credit card or whatever. And so yeah, so here's the Bluedio V2s, and here is the turbine box. So as you can see, the size difference in the two boxes. And actually, we're also going to take a look at this carrying bag. I guess it's also from Bluedio, because I don't think this came with this comes with a carrying case like the V2s came with one of these. So yeah, let's take a look at the bag first. This is also, I believe, from Bluedio, and it's made for their T series, their turbine series of headphones. I think Bluedio has 3 different types of headphones. I'm gonna say A series, their T series, which is the one that specializes in bass if you're into bass, and then they have the V series, which is their flagship. And so this is the case. I don't see any Bluedio branding on this though. And so yeah, so I guess the headphones will fold into here like so, and it comes with this it looks like wrist strap or handle, and this netting pocket to put your accessories, and that's it for that one. Okay, let's go back to this one, the Bluedio box. And so here it is. It says Bluedio Powerful Sound T2 Turbine, 57 unrivaled powerful bass. This, most of your headphones, your over the ears or on ear headphones, come with 40mm drivers. Some of the better ones have 50mm drivers. This one has a 57mm driver, so it's gonna hopefully have punchy bass and some good volume and loudness to it. On the bottom here, nothing, just a turbine name. So like I said, Bluedio are now up to the T7s with noise canceling. This is the T2S. I guess they also came out with the T2. And the S versions, I guess, are their improved versions. So the S version like improves upon the previous T version. And so here, I guess you get a QR code on the right hand side for your app. And yeah, it's all in Chinese and whatever that is in English. So you can pause that, read it for yourself. Here on the back, let's zoom in on here. You see this, you get a Bluedio authentication. I guess this is the authentication code that you go to Bluedio's website, register and punch in this authentication. That's if you like the headphones. If you're not gonna keep the headphones, I always suggest keep the headphones for a week or so if you have Amazon Prime before you register it. And then once you do register it, scratch it off, give the numbers, and then you're good to go. So here it is. Here's the back, and explains all the details and features of the headphones. So I'm gonna let you guys read that for yourself. And then over here are more features: 57mm driver, foldable, voice control. It comes with 3.5mm head jack, 45 hours of talk time, up to 40 hours of music, audio sharing. So what's unique about this is you can actually use the 2.5mm jack to plug in your headphones with another headphone and share whatever music or video that you guys are, that the other person is watching off of these headphones. And then what does this say? Acoustic echo suppression. Okay, so that is that. I'm gonna have to cut that, so let me get my knife. And open this up. So yeah, see, it's very bare minimum. That's why I had to get this, because it does not include, to make the price cheap, I guess, an affordable $24.90, $24, $25, or yeah, 24 actually, 23 with the coupon. You don't get any extra stuff like this bag right here that I had to buy extra. This one, $9 on Amazon with free 2-day or free same-day shipping at the time of purchase, if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, nothing much. You get a box for, I guess, your accessory. So let's open this up, see what's in here. You have your micro USB charging cable, which I have plenty of, so I'm not even gonna need that. And then here's your 3.5 to 3.5mm headphone jack. And like I said, you can plug this to your headphones and then to another headphone, and you can share whatever music the other person with these headphones is listening to. And I think you could also do it through the app. I'm not sure on this one, but on their more expensive ones, I know you can. Like on the Victories, you can share audio through via Bluetooth through the app. And so what else is in this box? You get a user manual, and yeah, there's 5 pages in English and then the rest in different languages. So that is that. Okay, let's take a look at the actual headphones. So these headphones are pretty light, at least light compared to these tanks right here, the Victories. These are substantially way heavier, and they have more premium feel to them because they're all metal right here, of aluminum, titanium, and some pleather. This is just, I think the outside feel like plastic, and then these, I think this is plastic also. I thought it would be metal. Anyways, so up top here you have the turbine name, and there's some pretty good padding. on here on where you for the headrest, and then guess you they swivel out like so, and then right here up on the headband or headset, it has pretty good notches for I don't know how big heads or whatever. It doesn't have numbers though, unlike again, unlike the Victory, it actually has numbers here from 1 to I think 10, so, or 9, so you can remember what number you were on for your head size. This one does not have that, but it's $24. What can you expect? And on the right side here, is this the right? No, on the left side. This is the left. Nothing much. Just has a Bluedio name and this, which looks like the rear of a jet engine or the rear exhaust of a jet, I guess. And then right here on the right, you see these 57 driver. Does it say on this side? No, it doesn't. It just says T on this one. This one says 57 driver on the right. Yeah, hi-fi headphones. And so here's where all your controls are. Let's zoom in. So that's the one thing that they did. A lot of complaints were on these headphones, is that it has no controls. The only switch you have on here is your power on and off switch, and that's it on these Victories. Everything else is done through voice with the Victories. This one has actual controls, and for someone like me who came from these Bear Dynamics that has no control buttons either, I didn't really have too much complaint on that until I remembered my AKGs. And when I was watching a movie, there's parts in the scenes where it got too loud and I needed that volume and I was missing it. So this one does have it. As you can see here, it's got your volume plus and minus, and then over here is your I guess that's the power button. And then here we have your skip, play, pause tracks. Yeah, go back, skip, and play and pause toggle switch right there. And then here on the bottom of the headphones is your micro USB port to plug in and charge your phones, and your LED light right there. So yeah, so build quality, look, it's a nice looking headphone. I mean, to me, it fits the price. You know, what can you say? $25, $24, and but from what I've read, it punches a lot louder than its price, hence the turbine name or everything like that. So that's the end of our unboxing. Actually, before we end our unboxing, let's see if these headphones actually fit this bag that I bought it for. So you just fold them up like so, because they do this, they fold this inwards this way, and then they go in there like that. Close it up, and there you go. Oh, you can put the accessories in there too. So yeah, that's it. Now we are going to compare. These don't fold outwards, so I'm gonna get the Bluedio Victories, and you can see the size of the ear cup themselves. So I'm guessing these are over the ears and these are going to be just like on ears. These turbines, these T2S turbines, feel about the same weight and durability actually as my AKG N60s that I got with my Note 9. So that's it for the unboxing of these Bluedio T2S turbines. So stay right here. I'm gonna use these for about a week or so, burn them in, take them through some sound tests, and then through the magic of editing and YouTube, you'll see the review right now. So stay tuned. First things first, let's talk specs. These headphones have 57 millimeters or 2.24 inch drivers, which means you're going to get super low end, punchy, thumping bass and very loud sound. The impedance of these headphones are 160. You got a frequency response of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, so you got a really good range for your bass and treble. You have a sensitivity of 110 dB, so they're very sensitive. Bluetooth 4.1 with most of the major codecs like A2DP, AVRCP, HSP, HFP, but you don't have ALLC for Apple lossless files and no aptX. But I will say, even without aptX, there was no latency in, at least with Android. You also have wireless sharing with one Bluedio headphone to another Bluedio headphone through the app, and you also have wired sharing between headphones to headphones. The operating distance for these headphones is 32 feet, although I did get a little more than that when they're in plane of sight between the phone and the headphones. And without plane of sight, like with the being from one room to another, I did get a little more than 30 feet. Playback time is 40 hours. Talk time is 45 hours. So they're some of the longer playback times in these class of headphones. And then a really long standby time, 1625 hours. Charge time from 0 to 100 is 2 hours. The headphones weigh 7.9 ounces, and I will say they are very light. They feel very light, and they are very comfortable, as you'll see in the wear section. They have a foldable design, and you also have touch buttons on the side of the headphones. And out of the box, you get the headphones, the charging cable, which is micro USB. You got a 3.5 millimeter aux cable and your instruction manual. Also, the headphones come in 4 different colors, along with the black that I have here. You also have white, blue, and red. So upon first pairing with any device, whether it was my Galaxy Note 9 or any Android device, my nephew's iPhone 10, my Windows 10 desktop, or my Sony Smart TV, it always pops up with those 2 entries, Bluedio ODB9E and then Bluedio. If you hit Bluedio ODB9E, it'll ask you for a code, and by default the codes on most like Bluetooth pairing is 000, but if you hit 000, the 4 zeros, it won't pair. It'll say wrong password or incorrect password. So hit the second one when it pops up, which is Bluedio, and then that's it. Once you hit that, it'll pair, and the second time out you won't have those issues. It'll just connect automatically every time, but it only connects with the last device that you used it. So if you connect it to, in my case, Windows 10, and then I want to connect it again to my Note 9, I have to first turn off the Bluetooth from my Windows 10 desktop so that I can pair it with my Note 9 and vice versa. Even though these headphones are only Bluetooth 4.1 and no aptX, I did not experience any latency issues as far as watching videos on YouTube, Netflix, or even on my Windows computer. The voices on the picture or on the video would always match with the voice that you were hearing through the headphones, so no issues there. On my nephew's iPhone 10, he did experience a little bit of latency issue, but not too much that it bothered him. Also, like I said, connectivity wise, I was able to get over 32 feet in plain sight, and then in different rooms I was able to get a little more than 30 feet. So no issues with Bluetooth on these headphones. Okay, let's talk about comfort and wearability. Like I said, these headphones are very light, especially compared to the previous headphones I just reviewed, my Bluedio V2s. And they're very well padded on the ear cuffs and also on the headband. So even when I'm wearing glasses, I don't feel any discomfort, even wearing them for like 2 or more hours. Also, the earphones fold up. So if you're talking to someone, you can fold one side up and then fold them back down when you're finished having a conversation. They can get pretty hot though around the ear pads, so I did not bother trying to take them to the gym and working out. Although if I did, they probably would have any issues with them falling off because they're so light and they're pretty snug. Sound leakage, there is sound leakage on these headphones, as you can hear right now.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Yeah. Take my shoes and walk a mile.
Okay, that's enough of that. I don't want my video to get flagged for any copyright violations. Anyways, they are very loud, and this was just a feet away from my camera's microphones, and this is not even edited. And yes, ladies, I am available for bachelorette parties, so hit me up in the comment section. So like I said, these headphones do have a foldable design, which is both functional and convenient. Like I showed, you can fold the headphones up to talk to someone and listen to your music at the same time. And they're also convenient for storing them into your storage case or in a bag if you don't have a storage case. Also, the right side of the ear cup does have buttons for all your different controls like play, pause, skip, and voice activation. Only it was very hard for me to remember where all those were placed at, and trying to hit a certain button was kind of hit and miss for me, so I didn't really use them all that much. I prefer the swipe controls and button layout on my Waves KT1s. That review is coming up pretty soon. These headphones do have voice control through the power button that also acts as a function button, and if you press it for like 3 seconds, it'll activate your voice commands, whether you have Siri, Google Voice, or Amazon Alexa, I think. And I never really used it much. You can also take calls on these headphones, and call quality, like I said, is going to depend on who's calling you and what network they were on. On my end and on the other person's end through T-Mobile, which is what most people that I talk to have, and also myself, no issues with call quality. Extra features. Okay, so like I said in the specs section, was it in the specs section? Anyways, these headphones do have an app that it comes with, and when you download the app will ask you what type of headphones you're using it with, and you just put in the headphones that you're using with, and then you're good to go. At the time when I was reviewing these, the wireless sharing was working, but as you guys saw on my V2 review, that I can't find that wireless share no more on the app. And to be honest, guys, I don't really use the app all that much on these headphones. Sometimes the app is a little buggy, and that's probably why it's probably getting worked on now. I had like 2 updates on that app since I got these headphones. Another feature that this has is wired sharing. So when you have this plugged into your smartphone, the 3.5 millimeter connector, it's used as, what is it, line in, and then when you plug it into another set of headphones, it's line out. So whatever you're listening to on these headphones, the Bluedio T2S, you're going to hear it with from another headphone that has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And I did test this out with my Waves and also with the Bluedios, and it does work with my other Bluedio, the V2s. The only thing is, if you want to make this listen to what you were using on the Waves, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work. So wired sharing does work on these headphones with the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for extra features. And then, like I said, it also has voice calling and smart voice control with the power button and the app, but those things I don't really use too much. My main thing with headphones is to listen to music and watch or listen to movies and how good they sound. And now we're going to get into how good they sound. Okay, now comes the moment of truth. These headphones have a really great price tag. They have some pretty cool features for their price, or in any price range. But in the end, how do these headphones sound? Because no matter how great the price is, or even if it had a premium price and all these cool features, if it doesn't sound good, it's not even worth getting, right? So I'm here to tell you that these Bluedio T2Ss have a really good sound. Now, I don't claim to be an audiophile, and I don't even know what audiophiles like to listen to, but I know what I like to listen to. I know what my friends, my nephews and nieces like to listen to. And if you're into hip hop, house, trance music, heavy metal, rock music, then you're going to love these headphones. Maybe even country music. Like I said, if I was a audiophile, I probably wouldn't listen to like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony on this thing or whatever. But who knows? You might get away with listening to a little bit of classical music on these headphones. But like if you're into jazz and classical, those are probably the only 2 things I could probably say that these headphones might not be for you. Because number one, these headphones, other than my Waves KT1s, are some of the loudest headphones that I have. These are probably a tad bit louder than my Bluedio V2s that I just reviewed. But for lively, warm music, and that means like for listening to everyday pop, R&B, top 40, on your radio station, modern music, hip hop, dance. This has the best price to performance to sound value in any headphones of their class or category. Number one, when Bluedio said these headphones with their 57 millimeter or 2.24 inch drivers have loud and very good bass, they weren't kidding. These have very good, very thumping bass. When you listen to the right tracks and you download or listen to a song with enhanced bass or one of those bass boosted songs, you're really gonna hear and feel it. Literally, these earphones, even though they don't have these headphones, even though they don't have like Skull Candy's bass slider where it has that haptic feedback, these don't need it. It'll vibrate enough in your ears when you're listening to like enhanced or bass boosted songs. These headphones produce almost, or actually just as good, if not equal or better, a little bit better than these headphones, my Bayer Dynamic Custom 1 Pros. And these Custom 1 Pros, they're made particularly for bass, because these were the original Skull Crushers from Skull Candy. Before Skull Candy came out with their Skull Crushers, these Custom 1 Pros have these little sliders on each ear cup right there. No, not that much bass. And then when you slide them all the way down and open up these ports, it has a lot of bass. These Bluedio T2Ss, they can equal that without any kind of bass sliders, and that's because I believe of those 57mm drivers. Where most headphones are only 30 to 40, like I said, these have 57mm or 2.24 inch drivers. To put it into context, most of your Bluetooth speakers, your smaller portable Bluetooth speakers, also come with like 2-inch drivers or 2.4 inch drivers, 2.5 inch drivers. These headphones have the same size of drivers as most of your small portable Bluetooth speakers, but now they're in these enclosed ear cups. So imagine how loud and how much bass that they can pump out in these type of things. And like I said in the beginning on the specs, with the frequency range of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, it's got good enough treble and mid-range. It's surprisingly, the bass on here for most tracks that I've listened to didn't really drown out the mids or the highs as much as I thought they would. And this review took a little longer than what I thought it was going to take, because these are my nephew's favorite headphones. Out of all the headphones that I have now that are wireless, my AKG N60s noise cancellation, my Bluedio V2s, and my Waves KT1s, he preferred these because he liked the look of these, and because of how loud they get. He said the V2s weren't that loud, and because of the bass that they can reproduce. And oh yeah, it also had that 40-hour battery life that I never seemed to be able to drain during my whole review process. It took me like of straight listening, or maybe my nephew straight listening, for like a whole week and a half. I don't know how long he was using these headphones, or how long he listens to music or watches stuff on these headphones, but it took him about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, before he asked me for the charger or the micro USB cable, because he has an iPhone. He didn't have the micro USB cable to charge these headphones. And right after this review, I'm gonna have to give these headphones back to him, because like I said, these are his headphones. He's probably thinking they're his now. I probably will give it to him because I'm a nice uncle. Anyways, now I know you guys want to hear some sound test or examples, and I know that unless even your reviewers that have like your binaural microphones, or you know, with the binaural microphones that they record some of the sound tests with, it's still not going to be an accurate representation unless you're, you know, using these headphones for yourself and listen to them with your own ears. But we're going to try as best as we can to give you some sound samples. Now, like I said, when I first get headphones, I will let them run. Even when I'm not listening to them, I'll just let them play on their own. And with these T2Ss, I would just like let them run off my Note 4 with the music test throughout the whole day and whole night with the headphones on almost max volume, or even max volume. And I'll just put them in their case so that I won't hear them as much if I'm asleep, to see, number one, how the battery life is. And like I said, the battery life on here, the 40 hours of playing time, is pretty accurate. And so the first 2-3 days of burn-in time with these headphones and putting them through sound test and everything, like I said, I couldn't get the battery to run down. Also, after that first 15 to 20 hours of burn-in time, they did sound a little bit better and opened up the sound stage on these headphones, because probably we opened up and expanded, or burned in the drivers on these headphones. So I'm going to try to play some non-copyrighted music, because the Bluedio V2s that I had, I did get a copyright claim. I can't remember exactly which one. It might have been one of the bass boosted songs that I had. So I'm going to try to play some non-copyrighted bass boosted songs and give you guys a good a sample of how they sound. Okay, so I have my copyright free music list here. First track is called Free Hard Bass Beat from Beat Nation, and we're just gonna start playing it. I'm gonna get my microphone. I'm going to put it in between the ear cups. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay, I guess that's it. And here we go. So I'm going to go full volume on my smartphone and also full volume on the headphones.
Maximum volume.
Okay, let's play another track. So this next sample is called Victory. I should have used this on my Bluedio Victory 2s. Get it? Okay, now I'm going to try to find some copyright-free like ballads or slow songs, just to show you the versatility of these headphones. Okay, it is harder than I thought trying to look for royalty-free or copyright-free music with female vocals, but I found one. This one is called Divine Royalty, as you guys can see there. So let's play it.
Production Master.
Okay, so that was a sample of some songs with vocals, and one more. Okay, one more. We're going to listen to the virtual barbershop that I was telling you guys about with these headphones.
We'll go get Luigi. He will come and cut your hair. I am Manuel. Just stay right.
Maximum volume.
Luigi. 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 It's
It's so nice to see you. Welcome to the Starkey Cetera Barbershop. And your
Okay, I'm going to skip it a little bit and just get to the good parts when he's cutting the hair.
virtual haircut. Will you get that, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Manuel. Let me finish washing my hands here. Just bear with me. Right ears are.
No stinking birds.
I begin the clipping, and I bring the clippers closer to your ear. Very close to the right ear. Follow me as I move around the back of the head to the left ear. And up and over the top of the head. Okay. Now, you can get the same effect better with the electric razor. I'll first bring it close to your right ear. Is it perfect? And around the back. And onto your left. Yes. I think that looks wonderful. Manuel, what do you think?
Huh? What? Oh, yes.
So that is it. What do you guys think? How do they sound? Am I right in saying that they have pretty good sound, or they have really good sound for the price? And also, do they have enough bass? I feel they do, but you won't really know until you buy them and try them out for yourself. And like I said, if you have Amazon or Amazon Prime, you can just get them. If you don't like them, return them. No hassles. You'll get your money back right away. Also, one thing I almost forgot to mention is that these do sound really good also for watching movies because of that bass, especially action movies. With the enhanced bass on these headphones, with the 57mm drivers, explosions and all these other kind of sounds in action scenes, they sound really good. My nephew has used these headphones with his iPhone to watch some videos, and like I said, he did notice a little bit of latency. He tried to use them for playing video games, but for video games, especially if you're playing like shooters where, you know, it's really important to get like that accurate sound if someone's going to come up and sneak up behind you. And if you have a little bit of latency and there's that little second delay or so before the person comes in and shoot you, you're gonna get killed. So he didn't really use them too much for like video games when it came to those kind of shooters and, you know, action games. But all in all, for the price, under $25, and sometimes you can get them for a lot under $25 because they'll have discounts. You're gonna get some really good pair of headphones that punches above their weight, literally, in sound and especially in bass, and for the features that it has. You have these buttons that, even though I didn't really get used to them all that much with the buttons, the control buttons here on the sides, because I couldn't really memorize where all of them were. You might like them, but like I said, most headphones that I use, I don't really use those these touch buttons or anything, except for maybe volume up and volume down when they get too loud on certain tracks or movies. And like I said, even though these headphones are Bluetooth 4.1, no aptX, you're still not going to get any latency issues. At least I didn't. If you have a current smartphone that's like 2 years old or newer, actually even on my Note 4, which is an older phone, I did not experience any latency issues on Android or Windows 10. If you have iOS, it might be a little different. You might get a little bit of latency, like what my nephew got when he's using these headphones, a little bit of latency. Connectivity on these headphones, like I said, was really nice. Way past the 32 feet mark on line of sight. In between rooms, I still got a little over 30 feet. Every now and then I would have connectivity issues. I don't know, it's because if these headphones are trying to preserve battery. If I'm not listening to something for a few minutes, they will disconnect. And then when you play music and it senses that its music is going to be played, they reconnect again. So take that for what you will. So all in all, like I said, for under $25, these are quite possibly the best headphones out there for features, for sound, and for those lovers of bass. These are going to be the headphones for you. And if your genre is if you're into hip hop, house, modern dance music, techno, heavy metal, rock, you'll love these headphones. If you're into watching movies, you'll love these headphones. For video games, depends like which platform. Maybe if you use the 3.5 millimeter connection, then yeah, you can play games on these and watch movies without any latency issues if you're on iOS or Apple. And I did try them with the 3.5, which I almost forgot to mention, and they actually sound just as good connected as they do through wireless. So that's a plus, because sometimes some of these Bluetooth headphones, mostly the noise canceling ones, won't sound as good when they're plugged in as they do when you're using the Bluetooth and enhanced like noise cancellation function. So that is it for the review on these Bluedio T2S's headphones. They're holy moly, stop the presses, stop the presses. Ladies, gentlemen, I cannot end this review without, I almost forgot. These headphones, like I said in the unboxing, out of the box, do not come with a bag or carrying case. So I also got this, as you guys saw in the unboxing. This is the code to CREA, or CO2CREA bag. And When I was buying these headphones on Amazon, it'll ask you if you want to get these as a bundle, the Ko2 Cree carrying case and the headphones themselves. And I think with the bundle, they come out to about a little bit cheaper than if you bought them separately. Although, like I said, these headphones always have, well, not always, but every now and then they have a coupon code for like $5, a few dollars off, or like 5 or 10% off. These are usually consistently at $9.99, this carrying case. And it's a very good quality carrying case. It's got like this velvet inner liner, so your headphones don't get scratched up when they're stored inside the case. The outer part is made out of like almost like nylon, so it's very grippy and it's not going to attract fingerprints. If I compare this with my Waves bag, they're pretty similar in like design, because the Waves are also foldable like these Bluedio T2s. And comparing it with my other Bluedio bag that came with the Victory, these ones, they can sometimes hold fingerprints, because even though this is like smooth and brush kind of, it's not glossy. See right here, it'll hold a little bit of my fingerprints if my fingers are sweaty or I ate like French fries. The Waves not so much, and this Ko2 Cree really not. It won't hold any fingerprints. And like I said, it's got this pocket liner, whatever you want to call it, to put all your accessories. And then you're just going to fold your Bluedio headphones like so, the T2s, and put them in there like so. Close it. Zip it up. It also comes with this wrist strap right there, if you want to use it, or you can probably put like one of these clips and attach it to the zipper. But yeah, as a bundle, they're also highly recommended. Usually as a bundle, they come as a free same-day delivery. They come out to around $35. Sometimes if you don't use the coupon code, if there's a coupon code on these and you use it, then you're going to be just shy of $35 for that Amazon Prime free same-day delivery. The free same-day delivery means, like, if you order these in the morning, you're going to get it before 9 o'clock in the evening of the very same day that you ordered it. So that is it for the review on these Bluedio T2S's. The T versions of these Bluedio headphones, the S's are always the improvement over the previous T's. Just like your Apple phones, their S versions are their improved versions of their previous versions. So highly recommended. 2 thumbs up, all the way up. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the description if you agree, disagree, if you have other headphones that you think are better than these for price, sound, performance, features, and value. So that is it. Everybody, if this review has helped you out in making your decision, please like and subscribe. And if you're going to get these, please use the links in my description, because it really helps out my channel and my charity, the Wounded Warriors Foundation, Wounded Warriors Project. So that is it. Everybody, thank you guys all for watching. Take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon for more videos.